All right, time for me to prove myself tonight. Who's in my corner? Wow. Really? Well, here conspiring to get me beat, Chef Scott Conant and actress Heléne Yorke.
Yeah! Burn, baby, burn!
I'm hanging out with your girlfriend, Bobby.
We actually cook a lot together at home.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm gonna make the eggs this morning.
Yeah.
And he'll walk into the kitchen, he's like, you want me to make the eggs for you? You want me to put a little creme fraiche in there? And I'm like, no, I was gonna do it.
It's gonna be a long day.
Well, I've only really been dating him and cooking with him to figure out what he sucks at so I can come on his show and kick his butt.
Great. All right, who's up tonight?
Our first contender is making waves in LA's trendy food scene. Please welcome Darren Sayphraraj.
This next contender has been credited the culinary ambassador of Jamaica, Fowles.
I know you guys want to get to me, but first, you must go through each other. No problem?
He's a nice guy, but you know.
One hand?
One hand.
One hand, let's do it one-handed.
It's going down.
I see that.
I'm gonna give you 20 minutes to make an ingredient of my choice, the star of your dish. And that ingredient is green tomatoes. Have you cooked with green tomatoes before?
Probably like once or twice in my life.
How about you?
First time today.
Really?
Yep.
These guys behind me will decide which one of you goes on to take me on in round 2. All right, guys, 20 minutes on the clock. Ready?
I start blending the green tomatoes with some white wine vinegar, some baguette, because I'm making green tomato gazpacho with shrimp ceviche and fried green tomato.
First thing that comes to your mind is fried green tomatoes, but I would like to step out the box. So I'm making a sweet and sour charred tomato soup with green tomato dumplings. Time is going fast. I gotta get on these dumplings.
Andre, what are you making those dumplings out of?
Flour, egg, green tomatoes.
Baking powder?
No.
I would have added some baking powder just to make them lighter.
Exactamundo.
I'm gonna saute these dumplings in some butter just to give it that crispy exterior.
No chicken on what's going on.
Check it out.
It's time to fry some green tomatoes. I dip them in buttermilk, into the egg mixture, and then into the seasoned panko breadcrumb.
Oh, I'm so glad you're frying them, Darren. Yes, 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 get those deep fried. Andre, how are you feeling about cooking against Darren?
I think my flavors are gonna be stronger.
Oh, yeah?
You think jerk flavors are gonna win the day?
Definitely.
Yum! Good luck, you guys.
I see that the gazpacho is firmed up in the freezer, and I'm not happy with the texture. So I add buttermilk, it thins it out.
Less than a minute. Get it on the plate.
I'm having my dumplings, my beautiful, delicious broth.
30 seconds left.
I start plating the gazpacho, then I scatter the shrimp ceviche.
10, 9,
8,
And I'm finishing with some fresh chives.
5,
Throw the fried green tomatoes on top.
2.
1.
Hey, green tomato, you're not that delicious, but my dish is really inspired.
My flavors are phenomenal. Losing is not an option.
Chef Andre, what did you make?
Today I made a sweet and sour green tomato soup with tomato dumplings.
So, Andre, this is delicious. Really great balance of coconut and ginger. Bobby said something when you were making these dumplings about adding a pinch of baking powder, and I think that could have helped you out a little bit because they're a little bit dense.
Yeah.
I could eat this broth all day, every single day. But I'm not sure that the green tomato is the star here. It gets lost, but it gets lost in a lot of tastiness.
Thank you.
Chef Darren, what did you make?
I made for you today green tomato gazpacho and shrimp ceviche and fried green tomatoes on top.
I like the fried green tomato because it's nice and crunchy. The soup itself, I feel like it's too acidic, but these fresh tomatoes adds a nice sweetness, and it creates a really interesting balance.
I feel like the soup is a little acidic as well, but this to me is a green tomato dish.
Thanks.
The chef moving forward to Beat Bobby Flay is Chef Darren.
Chef Darren, you captured the spirit and the essence of what a green tomato is.
It's all about being true to exactly what it is you know, and it's so much more fun when he loses.
It really is.
All right, Darren, congratulations. I know that you're on top of all the West Coast food trends these days. So what are we cooking tonight?
My signature dish is hot and sour soup.
Ooh.
Any tips?
Make one that's just a little less good than mine.
Okay, perfect.
So to be fair, we're going to bring in 3 industry experts to do a blind taste test.
Chefs, you're gonna have 45 minutes.
And your time starts now.
8 minutes, chefs. I'll tell you, Bobby's broth, it was delicious.
How's the spice level with Darren going?
It's a little bit spicy. For a white boy, I can handle spice. But that's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
Right. That makes me a little bit nervous.
6 minutes left, so I slice the lobster into chunks as a garnish for my soup. I own a noodle shop, so it only makes sense to put noodles in the dish. I'm using rice noodles.
I like the fact that Darren's using rice noodles.
I love the texture of rice noodles, especially because Darren knows how to cook them properly. It's just hot water in a bowl over the rice noodles and let it sit.
I drop it in boiling water.
You would not beat Bobby Flay.
I'm worried about the texture of my soup a little bit because my broth is a little thin. So I'm gonna thicken it up with a slurry, basically, of cornstarch and water to give it more viscosity.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
You wanna taste the soup?
Yeah.
Hungriest girlfriend.
Scott, it turns out Bobby knows how to cook. How's it going, Darren? Can I taste your
Yeah,
broth?
taste the soup. Tell me if it's too spicy or not.
Ooh, that's real hot.
Everyone's telling me it's too spicy. I'm second guessing myself. So then I add more brown sugar, and butter also will mellow out the stock.
Less than a minute.
Quickly, I start placing the noodles into the bowls. On top of that, I put the roasted mushrooms. And then I scatter the lobster chunks. I add a few pieces of the Fresno chilies and the pickled peach mushrooms.
I'm feeling good. So now I'm gonna pour my soup into the bowl.
10, 9,
At the very end, I add my broth.
I just add a little bit of chili oil on top.
4,
And then fresh chives.
2, 1.
Good job, dude. Good job. Darren's dish looks beautifully presented. We certainly went to 2 different countries in Asia, that's for sure.
I'm looking over at Bobby's dish, and it looks like a very solid version of hot and sour soup, but we'll see how the judges react. May the best man win.
Bobby, Darren, now we'd like to introduce you to the judges.
First up, the managing partner of Red Farm and Decoy Restaurants, Ed Schoenfeld.
Chef and cookbook author, Aaliyah Lee Kong.
And the chef owner of Ripe Kitchen and Bar, Nigel Spence.
Today's challenge was hot and sour soup. Please start with the bowl in front of you.
Well, this is in the vein of Chinese hot and sour soup. A thickened broth, egg drop, mushrooms, pork. Tastes good, but I'd like to see a little more soy in the broth. It lacks a little depth of flavor for me.
This to me is the hot and sour soup I grew up eating. I loved the interplay with the mushrooms and the tofu and the pork. But this is a bit too thick. The chef may have used a little too much cornstarch.
I think there was a good balance of the heat and the sour. I did find that the mushrooms were a little bit chewy. Otherwise, I think it's a great dish.
All right, judges, please switch your bowls.
There's a big difference between the 2 bowls of soup. One's a Chinese style, and this is a Thai style soup. I think this is a lovely bowl of soup. I like the depth of flavor and the crunchiness of the noodle.
It is just so flavorful. The pickled beach mushrooms add that sour note. And the heat, it's perfect. You know, I kind of want to sweat a little bit when I'm eating something spicy, and that's what this gives me.
I do get the hot and sour component in there. The lobster is perfectly cooked, melts in my mouth. I do find that the broth is a little bit thin, but overall is representative of a good hot and sour soup.
Well, judges, it's that time. We have to take a vote.
I was actually happy with what I ended up with. I think I got the hot and the sour part. I'm worried about the texture of my soup a little bit, but we'll see what happens.
The judges have spoken.
And the winner is Chef Darren.
Eating Bobby Flay with my signature hot and sour soup is just gonna get me one step closer to world noodle domination.
Thanks for being here, man. Thanks. It's a pleasure.